Anakin Skywalker. This is Anakin from the Ahsoka show. From the flashback from, I believe, episode 5. It is. Yes, episode 5. Right, there's the front. There's the side. There we go. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep the Ahsoka stuff. If I'm honest. But for the moment, I'll see how this looks. I believe it's my understanding that they're currently making season 2 of Ahsoka. But I didn't actually enjoy. I love the Anakin, like the flashback Anakin stuff. That I really enjoyed. But actually, I just didn't buy Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. Right, I'm going to assume that this is pretty much just a re-release of the other Anakin from Revenge of the Sith, episode 3. I don't know if his face sculpt's changed at all, but we will obviously have a look at that, won't we? Yes. Initial thoughts, this looks fucking wicked. Yes, very happy with that. Right, let's just pop in there. I wonder if they'll release like a classic version of this, of the episode 3 one. Because they're doing that a lot, having classic version with a cloth cape. Same articulation. Feet, tilt. Articulation's pretty good. Floating belt. Or separate piece, whatever you want to call it. Looks on there really well. Anakin wishes he had high ground that high where he had to look down that low. He wishes that stuff he dreams about, and obviously Padme and stuff. Don't get ball joint's pretty ample. But you don't get much out of her. There's not a lot of give in that. It's soft plastic, but it's still pretty tough. Get that out of the elbow. And then you get this lightsaber attached to his belt. Looks very good. Here is Anakin from episode 3. And it looks pretty much the same from what I can tell. I imagine a difference is going to perhaps be in his face because his hair looks a different shade. Let's just get his evil eyes, his Sith face, because that's the only face I've got out of this Anakin. So let's just compare the two. Let's put it on his face, actually. Let's actually compare them in a fair and just manner. So his fringe should just, well, I assume, just pulls out. Come on, me old mate. Can't get his fucking... There we go. God, it's that secure in there. cheese. Right. There we go. Let's put front of his fringe back in. Right. So this is Ahsoka Anakin with Sith eyes, Sith face, and this is episode 3. So the hair's a bit different. Not so. You know what this looks a lot like? This kind of looks like the clone, like a Clone Wars sort of face. Yeah, I'm not seeing Hayden Christensen in that face. But that I really like. This one I really like. Maybe it's the mouth. I don't know. Let's check his other face. What's this emotion? Oh, this is him smiling. He's smiling, look. Got a little smirk. Let's definitely put that on. Yeah, not convinced with that face. Look at this, this smirk one. Feels. I like that. Yeah, that's his smirk face. And you know what? I like that. That's a pleasant surprise, that is. And I like his standard stoic face as well. Pretty good. And in terms of weapons, you get. Sorry, in terms of other accessories, apart from his 2 faces, you get lots of a holding hand and a force push hand. One for each of you. There's your force push or open palm, whatever you want to call them or use them for. The world is your oyster. And then lots of holding hands. One for each. Very good. And in terms of sabers, you get the core with, this is a lovely shade of blue, this is. And then you get a red one, just slots in, it's keyway, so it only goes in one way. Well, it'll go in anyways if you force it, obviously break it, but solid red a lot. Feels like, is that also translucent? Is that just, yeah, it's translucent, yeah, it's just not as clear. And then you get swooshing effects for both colours. Very cool. This just pulls out of that peg. Let's put his lightsaber holding hand in. Okay. Come on, mate. There we go. Should put his should we smile about he's happy about his red saber. Yeah, I'm dark side, man, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Oh, I really want to change this hand, but this is going to be a pain in the ass to get his other expression in there. I think because of this soft plastic, unless you heat it and move it, crunch it or whatever, you're going to have a hard time getting both of his arms in a position where it can double wield this lightsaber. But there you go. Is that how this one was? Yeah. Yeah, so it just seems to be the face sculpt, the hair sculpt. The hair's better on this one. Both very different. I think this one's a bit more deep. I think I prefer this one. This one just got a little like a sprinkle of. This reminds me of the Clone Wars. I think I like this one better. This one, I think this one's trying to. Perhaps got a bit too much going on with it. You know, like with all the shading around his face and stuff. It's very yellow. But you know, he is off your Mustafar. It's hot there. There's lava and ash flying all over the place. Anakin's just chilling out in someone's fucking bridge stream or the world between worlds, whatever that is. And the light is a little bit too bright. It's kind of washing his face out, so you can't see how expressive he is. But yeah, I like that. That's cool. I'd need to get the other faces for this guy and compare the two completely. But it's just a complete one for one, bar the head sculpt, because the hair's different and the face as well. Oh shit. If I could be bothered, I'd put the open palm hand on there, but I'm just not bothering doing that and having that little battle, because it will be a battle. So yeah, it's just a nice little release. that one's pretty hard to get, I think. Still, I don't think they've done a classic version. So this was like a cheaper way of getting that, because this guy and Kenobi, both from episode 3, were pushing 200 quid at one point. It was fucking insane. So yeah, I mean, the faces are different. This one's got a lot more detail. I think this one is better. Although I'd need to compare the normalised Anakin face on this one with this one to be 100%. But yeah, happy with this. Surprised it didn't come with a cloth cape, but I suppose in the show he didn't actually appear in one, did he? It was just in his normal Jedi garb. So, there we go. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.